welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out to former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But certainly keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. ETN again. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
And the Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On play action now, Lawrence. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Jaguars first down.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Complete out to the right. And he's brought down after a 4th gain.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
They go play action. Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Jaguars.
Here's ETN on first down. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They go right back to ETN. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Lawrence here running the sneak. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Lawrence going to try and run again. Will slide puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
12 yards. And the Jaguars first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run, ETN. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
2-yard line.
ETN has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
When you get stuff like that on a 2nd down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a 1st down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
2 yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Lawrence. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Chargers, who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. Facing 4th down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. Angling this one in for the right hash, the challenge here. Little knocks it through. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
With how well they were eating up yards and 1st downs, you know that kicker wanted to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
Starting from the 5. That's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. So now we'll get a look at the other offense as the Chargers take the field. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. But a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win. There's certainly some momentum to build on today.
It's second and
Finds the in route complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Making the call himself. And he is down to the 30-yard line. That one hits for 30. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
And the Chargers first down. A gain of 30.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Here's the long back on the handoff. One good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down. Timeout taken. We've got an injured player. That is Lad McConkey being tended to. Hope it's nothing serious. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Back-to-back carries here. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
And the Chargers
8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
an 8-yard pickup.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Back to the well again. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Incomplete. The coverage by Caleb Ransom.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. Hands around him. He's got space. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. Going left side, Bowers has it. And they bring him down around the 34. 2nd and 3 now.
14. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Lawrence working from the gun. Short throws drops. This one's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Completes another one to Thomas. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a second quarter lead. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young, Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return starts at the 3. This makes it up to the 25. So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Herbert now off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. A play fake, now Herbert to throw. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down. You never want to overlook those Mike backers when you're throwing short, Brock. So often it's those guys and not the corners or the safeties that are going to be the ones in there breaking those up.
Yeah, and so often these linebackers of today, these middle linebackers, are just oversized safeties. They can really run and play the ball as he just did. Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Jaguars send running back Travis Etienne trotting back out to the field. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Etienne gets it on the draw. And he powers ahead for back 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. One picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, Etienne gets it. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Finds him over the middle. And this one does not go far.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. Now L.A. getting its offense all set to go. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
He's going to be stopped right around the 37. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it downs from 37. They go play action. Here's Herbert. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw. Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Herbert. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. 3rd down now. Jaguars going nickel. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or two.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. And he's stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. He gets 6 on that play, and the Jaguars have a 1st down.
And the Jaguars 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's a give to Etienne. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Here comes the screen for Etienne. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
That's good for a Jaguars.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
3rd and long for him here. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Jaguars 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
In the red zone on first. He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.